And covering Colorado tonight in Littleton, where the investigation continues into a deadly shooting. Police say an off-duty Denver police officer woke up to find an intruder in his home, and he shot him. Tonight, we know more about that officer.
Our Melissa Garcia is live in the neighborhood tonight. Melissa, police are still piecing together exactly what happened here.
And Tom, a spokesperson with the Littleton Police Department says investigators are still going through the evidence. Clearly a noisy night here at the Littleton Police Department and Fire Station. But, you know, they are calling that crime a burglary, although it is still unclear at the time exactly what the suspect's motivations were. A normally quiet neighborhood where police are seldom called, surged with lights and sirens for hours well into Friday night.
I'm a bundle of nerves today.
A storm of police responded around 4:30 p.m. when the resident inside shot and killed an alleged intruder who apparently picked the wrong house to break into.
It's unfortunate for the intruder, yes, and a lesson for all the others.
Keith Mann lives down the street from the Denver police officer who was off duty and asleep in his basement when investigators say someone broke in.
Gives the intruders out there something to think about. Could be the last thing they ever do.
And for this one, it was. The officer, who neighbors identify as 33-year-old Philip Donovan, confronted the intruder and, according to police, shot him. He died from his injuries. An online profile shows Donovan has served as a DPD officer since 2006. The intrusion has made neighbor Mindy Nealon think about what she would do if faced with the same situation.
The same thing. And I hate to say that because we're not violent people, but definitely my family is way more important.
When they break in and barge into our home, you know, we have to do what we have to do to protect ourselves.
And while Denver police couldn't comment on the case, they tell us when an off-duty officer is involved in the shooting, he is placed on an administrative or modified assignment pending the outcome of the investigation. The deceased suspect's identity has not been released. We're live in Littleton, Melissa Garcia covering Colorado First.
All right, thank you, Melissa.